Welcome, Brainiacs! It's time to get your neurons firing and your both hemispheres humming as we take you on a tour of Green Brain Comics on the eve of New Comic Book Day. Follow along with our hosts, fill out your mental shopping list, and remember to give us a piece of your brain in the comments. Make sure to stick around for info about upcoming events in and around the store. And now get ready to feed your brain on BrainScan. Woo!
Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of BrainScan, where here at Green Brain Comics, we will scan our shelves and show you all the new books hitting the Rex this week, Wednesday, August 21st?
20th.
August 21st, 2024. Woo!
Woo! We made it.
I forgot what day it was for a second. It's the switch over from teens to 20s that tripped me up. All right. That's right. Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. New books are hitting the shelves. In fact, they've already hit the shelves. They're on the shelves. And that's what we're going to show you, the books that are already on the shelves. I am Katie. We got Monty on the live chat.
There's Monty. Yay.
So chime in, since we are live, and let us know what you're excited about this week, as well as if there's anything that you would like to set aside in your pull bin. If we don't recognize you by your screen name, feel free to, or be sure to let us know what your actual name is. We have cameraman Dan.
Howdy, folks. My human name is Dan.
Piping in with the fact checking. You can fact check, Dan will fact check me, and then you can fact check Dan in the comments.
Hey, the coach Mike Higgins is here.
Hey, Mike. So, all right, without any further ado, let's get ready to look at some new comics. Woo! We're going to start over here in our middle grade section, starting with Avatar, The Last Airbender, The Bounty, and The Bounty Hunter, and the Tea Brewer graphic novel.
Continuing this best-selling series.
Ooh, speaking of best-selling series, we got a volume 3 of Cuphead. It's colorful, crack-ups, and chaos.
Oh, the cartooning in this is so fun. If you love that Cuphead video game, you'll love these comics, yeah.
In fact, if you hate the Cuphead video game because it's too hard, you'll love the comics even more because they're easy to read. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and then another very popular long-running series is the I Survived graphic novel series, and this is I Survived the Destruction of Pompeii, AD 79.
Yeah.
We have many other I Survived graphic novels in stock right here also. Ooh, and then a fan favorite, James Kochalka, who we had the pleasure of having out at A2CAF this past June, has a new book out. It's Jimmy's Elbow, where Jimmy's elbow regains consciousness and talks to him.
It's silly. Of course it's silly. It's James Kochalka. It's back to James being rascally.
It's called A Psychedelic Comedy for All Ages.
A silly book for serious people. Hooray, Jimmy's Elbow. A little bit late, but we got it on the shelf.
Also new this week, Powerpuff Girls issue number 2.
With Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Oh, I got to step back for this one.
Oh, yeah. We have the Treasury edition of the Tea Dragon Tapestry, which I believe that's Volume 3 or was Festival?
That is the third story in the
volume.
award-winning Tea Dragon series.
Nice. There it is. And that wraps up our middle grade section. And now we're going to come swooping around over here. Nothing in the regular manga shelf. But we will come over here to start our periodical wall with crime. Ooh, and over here in crime, we have issue 5 of 5 of Blow Away, wrapping up this miniseries.
From Zach Thompson and Nicola Izzo.
At Boom Studios. Dick Tracy, number 4.
From Alex Segura and Mike Morrissey.
At Mad Cave. Huge Detective, 1 of 5, a new series launching from Titan Books.
I'm not sure who the interiors are, or who did the interiors, but Paul Pope did this cover.
Sure did. King, I would guess.
Roseanne King.
Someone named King.
It's got some pretty cool interiors. Adam Rose, Magenta King.
Magenta King. Plastic, Death, and Dolls, number 3 of 5.
featuring Matthew Hilliard, artist of Gotham City Sirens. Yes.
Ooh, from Image Comics. Red Light, number 4 of 4, wrapping up this mini-series from AWA.
A little bit late, but hey, we got it.
Satellite Sam Compendium trade paperback.
This is the whole thing, folks, from Matt Fraction and Howard Chaykin.
Nice. Stand Still, number 1 of 8.
This is from Lee Loffridge with art by Andrew Robinson. This almost wound up in the superhero shelf. It's kind of powery, but also it's kind of crimey.
Crimey. That wraps up our crime shelf. Now let's move on down the row and see what's new. Ooh, down here in horror, we got 30 Days of Night Deluxe Edition, Book 2, hardcover.
This collects a bunch of stray volumes, including work from Steve Niles, Ben Templesmith, Matt Fraction again, Dan Wickline, and plenty of others.
Got another one of these cool new EC books. It's Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 2.
A horrifying cover from Lee Bermejo.
It's clowns. The clowns are scared of the kids. Clowns. Ooh, it's Petra, number 1 of 4 from Dark Horse Comics.
This new miniseries written by James Robinson with art by Scott Collins. We've got this Scott Collins cover on A, and we've got a B cover from Francisco Francavilla. That's right. They offered us returnability, so I got the B covers.
All right. Something Crawled Out, number 1 from Vault Comics.
This is a brand new horror series from Sun M and Mad Cursed on art.
Oh, I just saw this.
Yeah, this is a pretty serious book.
And last but not least, in our horror section, it's Vampiress Carmilla, number 23.
Pretty cool horror noir cover there. Return from the domain of the dead.
Domain. That wraps up our horror section. Now we're going to come around here and see what's new in our mini comics and graphic novels. But before I pass the mic to Monty, I'm going to talk about the mini comic release over here, which is the new issue of King Cat, Comics and Stories from John Porcellino. Very nicely well done, small cut, black and white poetry comics, I would call them.
Yes.
Just little vignettes, a little parcels of life drawn in a very simple manner. I have enjoyed King Cat Comics for many of years, and even got the benefit of having John Porcellino in our store at one time, many years ago. But I do enjoy them, and that's why I'm going to make it my pick of the week.
Yay! Woo! Pick of the week. Woo!
All right, and now if Monty wants to jump in and tell you all about all the new graphic novels. Take it away, Monty.
Thank you, Katie. All right, we got a lot of good stuff in our original graphic novels this week.
Yes, we do. Look at all this.
First up, we have Boy Island by Leo Fox.
Ooh.
Now, this book was a tie for me in my pick of the week because I love Leo Fox's work. This is their previous zine, My Body Unspooling, published by Silver Sprocket, both books. This book is about a character named Lucille who lives on Girl Island, but really they know they belong on Boy Island, so they have to risk everything to take the treacherous trek across to Boy Island. And amazing artwork, all around great.
Cool.
Next up, we have Cutting Season by Banu Patrap. And this is a collection of 16 short stories by this artist from New Delhi. And they're abstract, they're surreal, they're body horror. Incredible stuff. It's from Fantagraphics.
Yeah, some of the body horror in here is very unique, very horrible.
And next we have Einstein in Kafka Land, How Albert Fell Down the Rabbit Hole and Came Up with the Universe by Ken Krimstein.
This looks amazing. Two of my favorite historical characters, Einstein and Kafka.
Ooh. Never Again Will I Visit Auschwitz, a graphic family memoir of trauma and inheritance by Ari Richter.
Yeah, this is a very unique approach to storytelling with many generations of stories intertwining.
Next is Occult Presence by Pakaru. This book is it's a series of drawings, and it tickles my brain in just the right way. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it has a story, but it's bizarre, and I really love it, so it's gonna be my pick of the week.
There it is. Woo!
Woo!
All right.
Yeah. Pearl by Sherry Smith and Christine Norrie.
This looks like, yeah, this looks like good solid YA drama.
Space Junk by Julian Hanshaw.
We've had work from Julian Hanshaw before. I'm not sure exactly what it is. We'll try and pair it up later.
And finally, we have What We Mean by Yesterday, Volume 1 by Benjamin Mara.
So if I remember correctly, this was sequentialized in Instagram.
Yep. It's pretty funny stuff that they've been publishing on their Instagram for a while now, and it's great to see it collected in this volume.
It's a big old chunk of a book, too. Yeah.
All right, that's what we got for OGNs. Katie, you ready?
Well, Katie's coming around. Why don't you give us some of this info on Penthouse?
Oh yeah, we have Penthouse Comics, issue number 4.
Continuing a bunch of stories in there. This is almost more like heavy metal than Penthouse. It's pretty cool. Good quality.
Nice. Good cover.
All right. Thanks,
All
Monty.
right. You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, Monty. All right. Now let's circle around here to our strip reprint classic comics section, where we got some magazines about classic comics. We got Alter Ego number 189 with a John Romita tribute issue.
Cool. Nice cover.
And Back Issue Magazine, number 154.
This cover is so much fun. I especially love this bottom left corner. Vartox, Superman's frenemy.
Nice. Not ready for primetime heroes.
A little bit like Sean Connery there with the hairy chesticles.
Oh, I like how they got Newbie on here. She eventually had her own series, though.
Oh, yeah.
She eventually got ready for primetime.
They're bringing Nubia back around.
Oh, Metamorpho also had his own series at one time.
Metamorpho has his own theme song.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How does it go?
Metamorpho.
Oh. Also on the strip reprint shelf, we got a nice EC reprint collection of The Haunt of Fear from the EC archives. This is volume 4.
Oh, look at that cool cover. Who did that? It looks almost like Tom Yates.
Oh, it
Cool.
is pretty cool. Oh, it's the forwards by Rob Zombie.
Nice.
I like how you can see the progression of the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, yeah. They just get
She got
prettier.
a makeover. She had a glow up. You look great, Crypt Keeper.
Mike Toohey says that was Nick Cardy art.
Ooh,
Nice. Good
that's
catch.
really nice.
All right. Ooh, we got this thing.
Oh, this is super cool. This is a Marvel calendar, but it is done in the Thomas Kincaid style. For any of those out there familiar with Thomas Kincaid, he does these painted, serene landscapes of cottages and flowers and sunsets, all that kind of stuff. He's got a huge following. And now you can see it with Marvel superheroes plugged in.
Yeah.
I think it's super fun. And it was almost my pick of the week. Not really.
And here we are.
Thomas Kincaid. And now we have landed over here in our sci-fi section.
Woo!
So let's see what's new this week in sci-fi. We have an epic collection of Aliens, the original years.
It is pretty epic. It's got a bunch of the early Dark Horse stuff, including one of the early pieces from Kelly Jones on Aliens. Fantastic. Love this collection.
Nice. Enormous Volume 2.
Very cool rendered kaiju. Very horror-driven, but yeah, giant monsters, hooray. Speaking of giant monsters.
Aw, it's Godzilla Monster Island Summer Camp. It looks super cute and fun.
It is super cute.
It's also Sean's pick of the week. Woo!
Wait, that's not how you spell Dan's pick of the week.
Ha ha, Sean beat you to it.
Yeah, that's all right. It's Manila.
It's very nicely drawn. I like it.
It is. It's fun.
Godzilla Rivals, Volume 3, Round 3.
Yeah, great cover.
Ministry of Compliance, Volume 1, trade paperback.
Collects that first arc from director John Ridley and Stefano Raphael.
Nice. Paranoid Gardens, number 2, from Gerard Way.
Yeah, and Sean Simon with Chris Weston art. Ooh.
Over at Dark Horse. Rebel Moon trade paperback, House of the Blood Axe.
Collects that recent prequel to the series, yes, by Magdalene Visaggio and Clark Bent.
It's also a prequel to the Netflix show or movie or whatever is out on Netflix, it said
Yes,
on the back.
that's what I said.
Original movie series. That wraps up our sci-fi shelf.
All right, yeah.
Now let's see what's new over in Indie Superheroes. Burp, 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 burp. We got Archer Armstrong back on the shelf for a micro miniseries, 1 of 2, Assassination.
Ooh, written by Fred Van Lent.
Blood Squad 7, number 4.
More bloody fun from Joe Casey.
Destro, number 3 of 5.
Ooh, I think we got a first appearance in this one.
G.I. Joe, number 309.
Fun Adam Kubert cover.
Local Man, number 13.
From Tim Seeley and Tony Fleeks.
Luchaverse Catalyst, Lucha Brothers, Solar, and Super Astro.
This features two short stories from these awesome wrestling luchadors.
Nice. Luchador Comics. My Bad. Escape from Peculiar Island. Number 4 of 5. For the penultimate. Wait, penultimate? Is that right?
It's the penultimate.
It's the penultimate issue of this miniseries. I forgot what word I was trying to remember.
This is the laid back episode of BrainScan.
Nightclub 2, number 1 from Mark Miller.
This totally justifies my move for this title from horror. It's vampire superhero action.
Sure. Red Coat, number 5 from Ghost Machine.
This is quickly becoming one of my favorite titles from Ghost Machine in the Unnamed Universe from Jeff Johns, Brian Hitch. Yeah. And it's also got Einstein in it and...
Oh, it's a wraparound cover.
And it's a wraparound
Like,
cover.
where's this hand go to?
There's a wraparound cover.
Nice.
And also check out this San Diego Comic-Con extra special ash can preview of the new upcoming series, Hyde Street. Only 1 copy in stock. It could be yours.
Ooh.
Or you might not ever see it again.
Wow. That's pretty ominous.
Yeah.
A Spawn Universe title. Rat City, number 5.
Watch out, rats.
Thundercats, number 7.
Cool DNA cover.
And Witchblade, number 2.
Ooh.
But let's not forget, we have even more on the bottom here. We have a Rye trade paperback. Oh, it's a big chunky boy.
Collects a bunch of the storyline from the 2010s with Matt Kint and Clayton Crane on art.
Nice. And wrapping up the indie superhero shelf with Zorro, Man of the Dead.
Collects
Trade paperback.
that 5-issue miniseries from Sean Gordon Murphy. He does the whole thing.
Wow. Great job, Sean.
You did it.
All right, that wraps up our indie superhero shelf. And now let's see what's new in our fantasy shelf. What's up?
Okay, Alien Collection from Dark Horse was supposed to be the proposed script or storyline for the continuation of the franchise.
Interesting.
Interesting. I have to look more into that. Thanks for the tip, James.
All right.
Haha. All right, next up.
We're over here in fantasy, starting with Black Cloak number 7.
Black Cloak is back after a little break for a second arc.
Written by Kelly Thompson. Bear, Pirate, Viking, Queen, trade paperback.
That 3-issue miniseries, wildly popular now in collected form.
Conan the Barbarian, number 14.
Cleverly placed modest nipple coverings from this J. Lee cover.
You know, I was just going to say, look at this beautiful J. Lee cover. But...
It is beautiful.
Usagi Yojimbo, number 5. The Crow, part 5 of 5. But still continuing the ongoing series. But number 5 of this mini-series. This is arc, right?
Yes. This is a 5-issue mini.
Ah. There it is, number 5.
Yeah.
Wrapping up this 5-issue miniseries. You're the Hunter from the Future, number 1 of 4 from Antarctic Press. He's a hunter from the future. All right, is that it? That wraps up our fantasy shelf.
That's it. What's next?
DC Universe. Starting with Batman, the Batman of Gotham, Volume 2.
Collects the second arc from the Failsafe storyline from Chip Zdarsky.
Batman Superman World's Finest, number 30.
The Trinity's first adventure revealed.
Oh. Crisis on Infinite Earths Facsimile Edition, number 5.
Now available in this cool foil cover.
Ooh, shiny. Gotham City Sirens, number 3 of 4.
This issue featuring art from Matteo Lolli. And we got this cool variant.
Dialogue on the cover.
Yeah, with dialogue
There's a
on
new
the
sheriff
cover.
in town.
And this super weird looking variant. Oh, I can't remember who does the art there. That's Jiyoung Lee.
Yep.
She's got such a demented look.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. Oh, also a note, we were supposed to get Dark Knights of Metal number 2. We got shorted. Yeah, we got shorted all of our copies. We'll get number 2 next week.
Dark Knights of Steel?
Dark Knights of Steel. I'm sorry, what did I call it? Dark Knights of Metal?
Yeah, it's a different series.
Yeah, it's a different type of metal. It's steel metal. All right, so we did the Gotham City Sirens. Yeah.
Green Lantern, Book 1, Hal Jordan Returns by Jeff Johns.
One of the best Green Lantern stories ever back in print.
Green Lantern War Journal, number 12.
I think this wraps up this series starring Jon Stewart.
Jenny Sparks, number 1 of 6 from DC's Black Label.
The 20th century's attitude lady is back for another century of trouble and misgivings. It's Jenny Sparks, this time around written by Tom King with art by Jeff Spokes. And even though it's Tom King, I'm making it my pick of the week. Woo!
You got something against Tom King?
I got some kind of love for Jenny Sparks. And we got this 1 in 25 from Sui, or Saui, something like that. Very cool manga-like cover.
Yeah, Saowee.
Sounds right.
Awesome. Also new this week, Nightwing number 117.
Very cool Bruno Redondo cover.
Fallen Grayson, part 4 of 5. Superman number 17 with an Absolute Power tie-in.
Oh, love that cover by Campbell. Very nice.
Down the Dark Path. Ooh. Swamp Thing by Rick Veitch, Volume 1. Wild Things.
I love that they start the numbering over because Rick Veitch just took this in such a different and weird way from Alan Moore. So cool to have this stuff in
Yeah,
print.
it was kind of my pick of the week runner-up because this is where I started reading Swamp Thing way back in the late 80s. Was it the Rick Veitch run?
Yeah.
Good times. Titans number 14 is new this week.
Also guest starring Swamp Thing.
All right. Titans Beast World trade paperback.
Collects that miniseries big event from last year.
And wrapping up our DC shelf with Wonder Woman number 12. An Absolute Power tie-in.
We also get a backup feature starring Trinity by Tom King. And we got this volunteer variant, which is Julian Totino Tedesco.
Nice. Beautiful. That wraps up our DC Universe shelf. Now let's see what's new from Marvel.
All right.
Starting with Predator versus Black Panther, #1.
Benjamin Percy is back with Chris Allen telling more adventures of the Predator ripping through the Marvel Universe. This is more or less a continuation from the Predator versus Wolverine from last year.
Also new this week, Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, #2.
From Erica Schultz.
Deadpool, #5.
He'll be all right.
Can you grab Daddy's other arm?
Uh-oh.
Dialogue on the cover. Moving on down, we got #4 of Get Fury.
I love that Dave Johnson cover.
Oh, yeah. And #6 of Ghost Rider, Final Vengeance.
Oh, I think that's a Jeff Deckel cover. Brutal.
Nice. Pew, pew.
Here's a cool one.
He's got a fire chainsaw.
Fire chainsaw.
No match for these fire guns.
Yeah.
We got another epic collection. It's the Incredible Hulk Ground Zero.
From what I understand, based on the information on the back, not only is this collecting the final year of Peter David's milestone run on Incredible Hulk, it also features his collaboration with Todd McFarlane. Mm-hmm. And this volume also collects a 4-issue miniseries in the back by Jim Starlin and Bernie Wrightson.
Nice.
Featuring a epic throwdown between Hulk and Thing.
Wow.
Let's flip this cover around and show it to you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
So good. Incredible Hulk, Epic Collection, Ground Zero.
Nice. Also new this week, it's Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual #1.
This is guest starring Storm and Bloodline.
But this isn't part of that annual crossover, is it?
It is not part of the annual crossover, no.
Check, check. We also got Namor #2.
Featuring a brand new character that's whooping Namor.
Yeah. It's throwing down. Scarlet Witch #3.
Is that Russell Dodderman on the cover? Yeah.
Sure looks like it.
Looks like he's got some credits on the interiors, too.
Oh,
All
nice.
Right.
The Sentry trade paperback Legacy.
Collecting that miniseries from Jason Loop.
Spider-Woman #10.
This is the final issue of this series, written by Steve Fox with art by Iguara.
Thanos trade paperback Return of the Mad Titan.
Collects that recent miniseries, which is a lead up to Infinity Watch. Yeah.
Giant-sized Thor.
This is another giant-size 50th anniversary celebration of this format. This issue written by Al Ewing with art by Brian Level, or Lavelle.
Ooh, getting the Venom War rolling. It's Venom War Carnage #1.
And this is more or less a continuation of the previous Carnage series, wrapping into Venom War by Torrin Gronbeck.
As well as Venom War Venomous #1.
Picking up from the one shot that came out a couple of weeks ago, Black Widow Venomous, leading right into the tie-in to Venom War, yes.
Ultimate Spider-Man #8.
Yeah, this second arc is really charging ahead.
And then over here on our X Universe shelf, we have Phoenix #2.
From Stephanie Phillips.
As well as Wolverine Revenge #1.
We got this in both regular format, unbagged for $4.99, and the red band explicit content, reader's discretion advised, only mature audiences, Wolverine Revenge #1, polybagged in, etc.
Extra bloody. You can see where there's no blood on his teeth and face here, and then here, completely covered.
There it
Claws
is.
and everything.
From Jonathan Hickman and Greg Capullo.
That wraps up the Marvel Universe. Now let's see what's new in Star Wars.
Ooh.
It's Star Wars #49 for the penultimate issue of this long-running 50-issue series.
It's a 50-issue maxi series from Charles Soule.
And last but not least, it's Star Wars Mace Windu trade paperback, The Twilight Run.
Collecting that series written by Mark Bernardin with art by George Genty.
That's it.
That's it. We did it.
Woo!
30 minutes on the mark.
That wraps up, wraps up all the comics that we have hitting the Rex this week, Wednesday, August 21st, 2024, here at Green Brain Comics. Woo!
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully you saw something that you're excited about and can't wait to come to the comic shop this week and check out all these hot new releases. We will see you soon. Mm-hmm. Yes. Also, let's wrap up our events. We had our Brain Candy event just yesterday, and it was a smashing success as always. We had a full house and all kinds of wonderful talent, performances and readings and talks about nachos and chips and salsa. It was wonderful.
It was amazing. Another unique, one-of-a-kind event. We got the next one scheduled for Monday, September 16th at 7 p.m. That's Brain Candy number 60 for your review of music, prose, poetry, and visual art with poetry from Taj R., the prose of Jack Chant, the music of Jeff Jablonski, and the visual art from former Brain Candier musician Carmel Liberty.
Yay!
That all happens on Monday, September 16th at 7 p.m.
That's right. Oh, and also coming up in September is Batman Day.
Yeah.
Is that the 21st?
Yeah, whatever that Saturday is. We got to get the details together before we go talking past our skis here.
I'm pretty sure it's the 21st. But
Yay.
Keep your eye on the calendar for Saturday, September 21st for Batman Day. We will be making announcements soon as to what special things we will be having for that day, all Batman related, I am sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, keep in mind we will be closed on Monday, September 2nd for Labor Day. Labor Day. Yeah. Go enjoy your day off.
But before that, if you want any of the variants that you didn't see here on live video today, make sure to check out Final Order Report coming to you this weekend from YouTube and Facebook. We'll let you know about all the things going to print next week on the Final Order Report.
Nice. And then, of course, back here for BrainScan every Tuesday. We do this BrainScan live video every Tuesday at 6:30 on our Facebook and YouTube pages. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that we stay in your feed and you never miss an episode.
Hooray.
Also, stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, where you can check out all the cool stuff that we post every week, different things on every platform.
Lots more coming soon.
Check out our web store at greenbraincomics.com and our retailing partners over at COMICHUB.com, where you can link your in-store account to do all of your pre-orders, manage your subscriptions, pay for your asides, all from the comfort of your own home or on the go with the Comic Hub mobile app available for Android and iPhone in your favorite app store.
Yeah, all those details are in the description below.
Awesome. And I think that wraps it up.
It does indeed.
Unless you got anything else?
No. Just
right.
love for you and for comics and for all of our brainiacs. And let's go.
We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn, now in our 40th year since 1985. Feed your brain! La 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 la! At Green Brain Comics! Woo!
Woo!